Tonight, the first crisis that will continue for the next 6 to 60 months is called a pandemic crisis. It is not slowing down. It is getting worse because I use Singapore as the benchmark. Officially today, Singapore has entered into a lockdown. Worse still, India has surpassed 24 million, number 2 on the list, with a new variant that is spreading across the globe. As a result, we say that please make sure that the top 20 countries in the COVID-19, if you are within 4 hours flight radius, that is the reality check for you. You cannot be opening up faster than those guys who are slower than you. You can only run as fast as the slowest guy. So unfortunately, they're going to put on hold the Singapore-Hong Kong travel bubble. Right now, things are getting worse. I think the minister has announced travel bubble suspended. I think so. Please go and check the news and double verify. I don't see how there's any possibility for them to go ahead with the Singapore-Hong Kong travel bubble. This is the first point. Second crisis is the Israel-Palestine crisis that has every ingredient to break into a major World War III because of the region around it. Especially sentiments between the Arabs and the Jews are so strong. You just need some people to escalate everything. And everything will be at stake. So this is really painful to watch for Muslims, for Christians, for all people around the world, regardless of religious belief. Because real people are dying. And as a result, we look at Straits of Hormuz, and we look at the Suez Canal. Any more further escalation, I can tell you, the whole world will come to a standstill. Oil will stop exporting, oil price will shoot above $100, and cargo will stop moving. Everybody gets stuck. So this is what we are understanding from the Israel-Palestine crisis. The third crisis is the inflation crisis. Now this one comes with a heavy price on the stock market because it's supposed to go against the stimulus plan. As a result, technology stocks are suffering right now. PPI, CPI, both are spiking up. And of course, there's a rethink on the Biden policy. Now this will be a major devastation of his stimulus plan. So we have 8 trillion on standby, but these things are happening. As a result, it may force the hands of the Fed chair to increase interest rates. So this is not good at this moment, and that's the reason why we have to just see how it plays out. The only good outcome out of all this is 18th of May. The guys who are insiders already planned for this crisis. And let's take a look at what stocks they are playing, and we're going to go in to trade through the night. And next is what we call the crypto crisis, crisis number 4. So for crisis number 4, this is really hitting to the core of our portfolio profits. We got nice portfolio profits, but because of Tesla denouncement of Bitcoin, right now we got to think of a bigger brand than Tesla to adopt Bitcoin. The only candidate left perhaps is Facebook. And that's why we think about maximum Bitcoin, max Bitcoin. Think about it, see whether this comes to play. And then next is the investigation by Justice Department and IRS into Binance. This is just the start of many more press releases from the government. In the twisted mind, we think about them creating a longer runway for Coinbase to overtake and American brands to overtake. And I think they are really invoking on the US-China trade war, even though Binance is not officially from China. But that being said, how could a boss from Binance step into Shanghai in and out so easily? That is something I'm thinking about. Number 3, Elon Musk, within 48 hours, decided to preach about Dogecoin. So this guy is so highly suspicious right now. No good. So we need to let the dust settle down, and please don't go and chase. Please don't go and chase and make a fatal mistake. All right. And in fact, you are chasing after don't know what also. Maybe joke of the day or what. So give it a serious thought and just relax, absorb this. And with that, we covered 4 crises, and we also presented 4 solutions for all of us. And that's something for you to think about and right over here. Please continue wear masks and go and quickly take your vaccination. I'll be taking my second shot this Sunday on Moderna, and then that complete the vaccination. But I'm just so careful, all right, about the people I meet and shaking hands and all that. Number 2, please do not take sides on the Israel-Palestine conflict. Do not take side, because whichever side you take is just not fair to the other party. I think this is a very sensitive issue. And number 3, from the inflationary crisis, then all the more, please go and study the insiders on our platform. You know, just from today's graduates gathering, so many of you wrote into our angels, and our angels just gave me a report. Some of you already forgotten how to log into wealth. I feel so sad hearing this. Some of you don't even know what is wisdom. How to go to spiking.com/wisdom. So I don't know how to explain to you. All this has been communicated to you. Please make sure you take the effort to white list our email to you. Don't miss the email. I won't waste time sending you rubbish one. The things I send out to you is time sensitive. Please go and check back all the emails that we sent to you. All contained there. That's my only way to communicate with you. So make sure you're in touch with us on that. Number 4, I taught you the very important step of how to migrate between exchanges. This is very crucial. All right? Don't start acting on it at a time of crisis. You got to prepare right now. That's why I'm asking you to take a look at Coinbase and Gemini. American exchanges, proven that you can wire transfer into your domestic bank account. Unfortunately, some of you come from those countries that they do not want to do business with. Then you have to think of other exchanges that can remember the end game, that can allow you the final step to deposit cash officially into your traditional bank account. That is your end game. You must remember that, right? So these are the 4 steps, and of course we throw in the 5th and hopefully the final crisis about marriage crisis. And I know the next 6 months to 60 months is going to be tough, and I hope you take the appropriate steps to preserve your marriage. That is the most important thing. All right, don't lose the marriage because of this crazy pandemic. It's not worth it at all. I'm telling you, it's not worth it at all. For men, just swallow your pride. Stop being envious of other people. Your wife is always right. For ladies, sometimes it's just giving your man a little bit nudge, encourage him, and he'll be well. So that's the secret of marriage.